Back over to semifinal action in the WCWA division of the Multi Divisional National Duals. We're here at 170 pounds with Justina Distasio, ranked #1 in the WCWA, a senior out of Coquitlam, British Columbia. She is in the red, taking on a sophomore out of Grand Prairie, Texas. This is Sherese Thomas for Oklahoma City University. Team score currently tied up at 17. Distasio, a junior world teamer for Canada. Thomas ranked #9 in the WCWA. Distasio, one of the young up-and-coming stars for the Canadian national team. Expect her to be on a world team on the senior level fairly soon, although Canada's got some great athletes at those weights. Minute gone by, no score. In the first of 2 3-minute periods. This is women's freestyle wrestling. Half shot by Thomas. Again, out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Texas, one of the handful of states that sanctions high school girls wrestling. And a state that OCU coach Archie Randall has recruited heavily. Distasio with the underhook to the near side. Halfway through the first, no score. Now trying to drive that knee pick, and we go out of bounds, and there's a 1-point push out, so that's the first push out we've seen. And Thomas stepped out while on her feet under attack, so that'll be 1 point for Distasio. Back to that underhook. Half shot by Thomas, trying to get past the down block. Doesn't have any success. Distasio controls the wrist. Now switches off to a front head. Tries to go with the legs. And is going to drive Thomas out of bounds for 1 more point. So now a 2-0 lead for Justina Distasio. Simon Frasier. And while many of the teams here in the WCWA division are fairly new programs, Simon Frasier's been around for quite a while. They were competing in the CIS, which is Canada's version of the NCAA. And several of those schools have both men's and women's programs, and have for a number of years. And with Simon Frasier moving to Division II, there's a knee pull attempt by Thomas, countered nicely by Distasio with 22 seconds remaining. Scoreboard says 3-0, so maybe that was a caution for fleeing perhaps as well. Two and one, and that will end the first period. A 3-0 lead for Distasio. Now the break goes for 30 seconds. Distasio coming over to her corner. Vicky Anthony, the short one there, giving Distasio some instruction. And Thomas over there getting some instruction from Archie Randall. And another senior level athlete, Melissa Simmons, there giving Thomas some instruction. And back underway here in the second period, 3 minutes. Distasio goes right up. That 2-on-1 tie. Pushing back is Thomas, still working with that underhook, now with the shot. Distasio trying to drive through. Thomas trying to counter and takes Thomas right to her back. Distasio going to look for the fall here. And it took only 1 second, and they got it. And Justina Distasio picks up the fall for Simon Frasier. The Clan now taking a 22-17 lead after 170.